I heard you're doing your makeup, but you don't know the basic important things before doing the makeup. Why are you doing that? Do you want to make a lot of mistakes? If not, girl, you're in the right video. It's your girl Shilu. On today's video is we will talk about the 7 important things to do before learning your makeup. Okay, let us start with the most important thing, which is learning your undertone. Basically, this is your skin color. We have 3 main undertones. First is we have the cool, second we have the neutral, and third we have the warm. But I also think that there is another undertone. Like this is basically my own knowledge, which is those black person. In order for you to understand what is warm, cool, and neutral, I will give you an example to the light. This would be the cool light. This is the warm color, which is it's more on like orange or yellow. This is like between the warm and the cool. This would be the neutral undertone. I just explained that through lighting because it is way more easy to understand. You have to search what your undertone is. Why is it important to know your undertone? Because it's easy for you to look for your clothes. Like me, red is really good on my skin than wearing other colors that doesn't even complement my skin color. And it is also easy for you to search about your good contact lens, makeup palette, or good hair color. The best hair color that could complement my skin color is something like brown milk tea like this. Second is knowing your face shape. You could ask ChatGPT on what kind of face you have. If you have a diamond, a round face, and an oval face, all of those 3 has different types of placement on makeup. If you have a round face like me and then you do your contour like this instead of just putting your contour in this place, it's going to give you like a weird face. It is also not about just your face shape. You also need to know your eyebrow. You have to know what type of eyebrow is good with your round face. And when it comes to the eye, we also have different types of eye shape. Not every single person has same eye shape. This is the makeup that I did last time. And I did try to use the cluster lashes and also the eyeliner, which is it is supposed to be for those hooded eyes. And since I have an almond eye, it really looks ugly to me. Just look at this picture. And also your nose. We have different types of nose, okay? So you have to know what type of nose you have, and then you're just going to do some experiment and keep on practicing. And lastly is your lips. If you're going to combine all of them, like you know all of them, like you know the eyebrows, you know your face, you know your placement, you know your lips, and by learning those things you can actually make them look very beautiful. That is why when you see pretty girls on the internet that have those good features, they have those good makeup, that doesn't mean that it looks good in them, it also looks good in you. I'm not being mean, but I'm being honest with you because you have to find your uniqueness. You have to keep on searching, you have to keep on doing experiment on what are the things that looks good in you. Third is buying a lot of makeup. I don't know what's the hype of buying a lot of makeup. Then why would you buy a lot of makeup when you only have one face? But girl, I'm sorry, I did that. I did buy a lot of makeup. But I didn't regret because I am a makeup artist. I always do my makeup in creative way. I always do transitions. So for me, it is not a mistake that I did buy a lot of makeup. But if you are a normal girl, you don't do like makeup transitions, you just go to school, you just go to work, girl, you don't need a lot of makeup. You only need one mascara, one foundation, one powder, one primer, or I don't know, one lipstick that looks good on you. But I also think that it is not okay because even if I'm a makeup artist, I could say that I had a lot of makeup that I think after 3 years, all of them is gonna expire. I have 3 eyeshadows. I use them not every time, one time a week or 2 times a week. So this is the reason why you don't need a lot of makeup, because too much consumption of makeup is going to lead you to expiration. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna throw it away in the trash. The fourth tip is learning what is your skin type. Knowing your skin type helps you choose the right product, the right makeup for your makeup to look last long and to look better. We have different types of skin type. For example, we have oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, the combination skin, which is the T-zone part. If you have an oily skin, you have to buy a right product, of course, for oily skin. As you can see, I have like all of my face has an oily skin, and I have to buy an oil control product if I want my face to look more matte. So I have to buy a product that is matte. Or I could bring a blotting paper every time I go out because, you know, an oily face makes you look like a shining, shimmering sprinkler. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to find your skin type, you can search on Google, or you can look at your mirror and you can see if your skin is a combination, which means your T zone will get a lot of oily, but this part is not really. What will happen if you use a wrong product for your skin type? For example, I am an oily skin. I bought a BLK cosmetic, which is a radiant glow filter. This makes my face look shiny. Okay. And every time I use this one, my face looks more shiny. I have a natural shiny looking face because I am an oily skin, so it's natural for me. So I don't need this one. What I need, if I don't want myself to look more shiny, what I need is a matte powder which can lessen the oil on my face. That was the biggest mistake because I didn't know that radiant skin, which is I didn't know that the radiant glow filter is not a foundation, but it is a glowing effect. Every time I use this, I look like a star, a shiny fucking star. The fifth step is doing your skin prep. A good looking makeup starts with the skin prep. Because if you're gonna skip this one, you're making a big mistake. The first step is you're going to clean your face with soap. Second, you're going to apply a moisturizer, any type of moisturizer. I always use this moisturizer. Third step is putting your sunscreen because sunscreen helps you with the sun ray. It will make you last older. It's going to make your face very, very young, but not really young, but it will help you with the sun. The reason behind why we need skin prep, it is because if you want to make your makeup to last long, you want to make your makeup look smoothly applied, you don't want to look your makeup very patchy, very dry, that is why we need to use the skin prep. But sometimes, as for me, I do not use skin prep if I do makeup at home. Sometimes, or maybe a lot of times, I do my makeup videos, I do my makeup vlogs, and I don't do skin prep after 2 hours. I'm just gonna wipe it off, so I'm not gonna do skin prep. I always think that if I use my skin prep, my expensive skin prep, it's just like I'm wasting money. That is why if you're going out, it is really helpful for you to do your skin prep. Sometimes I do moisturizer, I do sunscreen if I do not use makeup and I just stay at home. Investing in essential tools. Buying brushes, buying makeup sponge, buying curler because curler is very important. And the reason behind why we have to buy this one, it is because we don't want to use our dirty hands tapping all around our face. We don't want that. That is why we use sponge and brushes. And let us not forget this one. I always use this to shape my eyebrows. And the final tool that I could give you an example is this tweezer. It's not for your hair, but it is for your cluster lashes or your lashes, girls. You don't want to use your hand picking the clash cluster and putting it on your eyelashes. You don't want to do that. Basically, the reason why we need these tools is to make your life easier and cleaner. Now, lastly, we are on the seventh important tip. Expensive doesn't mean better. In reality, guys, not all expensive tools, expensive makeup makes your makeup look better. It's not like that, okay? This is a very affordable concealer. This is what I use on my face. And I could say that it did a good work. It covers up most of my blemishes, but in reality, those high-end makeup doesn't really help you with your skill. It helps you with the quality of your makeup, but that doesn't help with your skill. Because if you're going to have a lot of expensive makeup, you have Dior, you have Chanel, you have Flower Nose, those expensive ones, and you don't know how to do makeup, you don't know the basic step, you don't know the basic things that you should do, then it's useless. Most of the makeup that you bought, those expensive ones, not all of them are good, okay? I'm telling you, I have been there. Not all of them are good. At the end of the day, the reason why you bought those expensive makeup, it's because of the brand. Let us look at the brighter side. There are also makeup that is really great. Those expensive makeup, they're very great. The quality is looking good. You could really say to yourself that this makeup is really high end. And also, I forgot to tell you, many of affordable makeups has the same function, has the same performance as those luxury ones. I have watched a video on TikTok that she bought a Dior highlighter and she also have those other highlighter that she owned. And when she compared the Dior and those affordable highlighter, she just thought to herself that they have the same effect, they have the same glow, they have the same color. It's just the price and the brand. So basically, you're just paying the brand. That is why you also have to be wise on buying makeup, because there are also affordable ones that doesn't really work well. So as much as possible, do the research, watch some reviews. It could help you finding the product. That is all for today. I'm really happy that I could share all of those important things when it comes to makeup. And if you have thoughts and ideas about this video, just drop on the comment section and I will definitely read that. And always remember that keep smiling, keep glowing, keep learning, and keep practicing. That is all for today. See you in my next video. Bye!